welcome back to Operation England. We are into another World Cup already. It feels like the Euros only just finished, but we finished the transfer window. I will do a squad report before we get into the action here, but World Cup qualifiers, all right. We've got, an all right group. We have scouted a few of these countries. I have released a few of the players to the free agency list as well from the likes of Romania and Finland, so a possibility to see some of those players come through in action. I think the toughest team for us here will probably be the Czech Republic, but you never know. Some of the other teams may throw something into the spanner. Into the spanner? You know, throw a spanner in the works. That's what I'm trying to say. So for the qualifiers, I'll probably do a lot more simulating. I want to crunch through this and then see if we can get through another 2 World Cups after this before FIFA 18. So it's going to be fast-paced, and we'll play the important games and see if we can knock off back-to-back World Cups. Let's get into this episode. All right, here is the squad report that we have at Aston Villa at the moment. Pickford up to an 88. Lewis Lee is an 80. We also have Goka Gunva. I did transfer list him. I'm going to keep all the players above 60 at the moment because I've got the space and maybe try and, get some money for them and get them to teams because they're better off being at teams rather than sitting on the free agency list. Someone said in the comments that if you delist a player and they go to the free agency list, no one will buy them. So we'll have to keep an eye on that and see what eventuates. Jomari Aro is a Finland goalkeeper, so yeah, 65, he could just about be pushing in. Then we've got Holgate 81, Iorfa an 80. Then we've got some young lads coming through. Cameron Shaw 64, Declan Murphy 65. Jay Cox out on loan is a 64. So we've got some definite right backs coming through. Liam Morris is probably the next man in line to take a first team role. 72 overall on loan at Barcelona at the moment. Then in the centre backs, we've got Rob Holding 84, Gomez is an 83, Reece Oxford is an 80, Archie Bailey 72 on loan at Dortmund, Connor Mason 76 gone up 1, he's on loan at Stoke. Left back we've got Chilwell who is an 83, Dongjiang Liao 64, Peter Bailey 68 on loan at Reading. So most of the players out on loan will be English if they're of a decent rating. Jamie Cooper is probably the next man in line here for left back coming through. A 75 gone up 1. He's on loan at Preston. CDM, we've got Archie Davies at 83 gone up 1. He's got a broken tailbone, so not available for the England games. George Cox is also out injured, still for 2 months. He's an 84 gone up 1. We've got Oscar Edwards coming through. He's on loan at Gillingham. He is an Englishman. James Ward-Prowse 86 gone up 1. Will Hughes is an 84. Harry Winks at 83. Barenkov 64 gone up 2. I believe he's Russian with that name, yes. Damari Gray, I did send him out on loan, but looked at the squad and we were pretty short, so I've brought him back. 81 gone up 1. Grealish is also an 81. Du Wangzhou 63 gone up 2. Hong Hui Song 63 gone up 1. Guerme, I don't know. Alvarez 62 gone up 1. Where's he from? Brazil? Yes, he is. Dele Alli 91 gone up 1. He's got a dislocated shoulder, so wasn't available to be picked for the England squad. That's quite devastating for the young lad. 91 now though. That is decent. Fen Ling 65 gone up 2. Lars Mulder 65 gone up 1. Marcus Rashford is an 88. Tammy Abraham an 83. Solanke we said on loan 84. 3 strikers don't really work unless we get an injury with the formation we're playing. So I've got to keep getting these guys some game time, keep them happy, bring them back, put a bit more training into them. Dominic Rose, the left winger, won't get any game time here at Villa, but we bring him back, put a bit of training in, then send him out on loan. He's a 75, and that's our full squad. So about 38 odd players. I have asked a few of the Youth Academy players to come into the team now, so they'll probably approach us in the next couple of days, but that's how this squad is starting here for this season. Alright, so this is how they will line up on the park. I mean, Ali will be back shortly. We've got Davies and Cox on the bench injured, but then you can see reserves-wise, it's all 60 odds and the 70 keeper there. So not much in the back catalogue here for Aston Villa. Hopefully they play the big players and maybe win us another Premier League title in the background. But we're really concentrating on England here. So let's get into these World Cup qualifiers. Right, so this is the England lineup. Is that what we want to use? Yeah, I think Harry Kane was injured as well. So not available for this one. Let's So, a little bit unfortunate. Kane out injured. So, Solanke will start up front. Rashford on the wing. Barkley in the cam role with the absence of Ali. Sterling on the right. Wilshere and Henderson in the midfield. Shaw, Keane, Stones, Klein and Pickford between the sticks. We've got a fairly decent bench coming along. Abraham gets into the first team. And Chilwell, Walker, Grealish, Winks and Baker on the reserves list. Right, we start off with the Czech Republic, who I feel probably the strongest team in our group, and they take an immediate lead after 3 minutes. I just want to simulate as many of these as we can. Maybe we'll play one or two. Solanke gets us back into the game after 32 minutes, and it finishes a 2-2 draw. Ward-Prowse scoring in the 79th minute. It's not a bad start to our World Cup qualifying campaign. All right, second game of the qualifications. And it's Finland and England, and we win 2-1, goals to Barkley and Rashford. All right, let's get into some gameplay. It's England and Ireland facing it off here at the Wembley Stadium. Now, a few, changes here to the English lineup. Harry Kane is back from injury, so he can start up front, but Rashford got himself injured, so he's not available for this one. Dele Alli back into the lineup. He has recovered. England sits second in their group, just on goal difference behind Romania. Ireland are sitting bottom of the table, but I want to get some gameplay in. So we'll take on Ireland here. I have a few Irish viewers here. Hopefully we don't do too much damage to Ireland, but you'd assume that we could come through with a win here. I haven't adjusted the numbers, but hopefully they're okay to the players' strips. And, well, James Ward-Prowse will start. He is up to an 86 now, so he starts in the centre midfielder position in place of Wilshere, who goes to the bench. Sterling on the right-hand side. Oxlade-Chamberlain will play at left midfield. Now we've got Keane and Stones, I believe, as the centre-backs. Henderson in there at central defensive midfield, but he's starting to drop away on rating. I think he's down to an 84 now. So we just need Davies to come back from injury, and he'll probably slip straight into this English lineup. Yeah, but this should be an interesting contest, though. Ireland always want to come out and try and smash on with England, but I'm not sure of the calibre of their players at this stage into career mode. They might have some shining lights coming through. Possibly some of the players that we did release could be up to a level to play with them. Not 100% sure, that is for sure. That is for sure. But we'll get into this game here against England. Here's our lineup. Pickford, Klein, Stones, Keane, Shaw, Ward-Prowse, Henderson, Sterling, Ali, Oxlade-Chamberlain and Sir Harry of Kane up front. Well, he's come back into the lineup. He did have number 10 when he left, but he's got number 30 now. Oh well, we can sort that out if we make it to finals and all that kind of good shit. There is the Irish lineup. What are they playing? A similar formation to us. Rudolph, Randolph between the sticks. All right, let's go. Come on, England. We need to qualify for another World Cup. There's James Ward-Prowse. Slips it down the line. Kane back forward. Wanted Prowse. Clark picks it off at the back. Here's Duffy back to Randolph. There's Harry Kane. Slips it off here for Oxlade-Chamberlain. It's been all Ireland here so far in the first half, but here is a cross. Sterling! What a finish! Our first attack, pretty much. 23 minutes it's taken us. Ireland have just been trying to hold on to the ball as much as possible. And the Ox finds Sterling on the back post, and he just laces one along the ground. That is a beautiful finish from Sterling. And it's 1-0 to England. Get in. Oh, here's Ireland. Oh, great save from Pickford. Well, they picked us apart, but Pickford has protected the net. Ireland will have a corner here. That was a good strike, probably a little bit too straight. And they've got the corner here, 35 minutes gone here in the first half. Ox just takes off like a greyhound at the races. No one really coming at him. Slips back through the middle nicely. Can he get a ball forward here? Still going Ox. Oh, couldn't get that pass when he needed to. Holds up the play now, slips it forward, finds Harry Kane. Harry Kane tries to push his way into the box. Passes it back. Here's Sterling. Oh, good save, Randolph. Sterling to Henderson. Back to James Ward-Prowse. Takes one from range. Randolph has to make the save, and it's a corner for England. just before half-time. Delivered in by James Ward-Prowse, punched out by Randolph. Falls to Sterling, has a strike from range, and another save from Randolph. And another corner here for England. Pushing for that second. Well, that's just foiled everyone, and that'll be the whistle. Half-time, 1-0 to England. Slips forward. Dele Alli, quick ball on here for Sterling. Good save from Randolph. Cleared in, cleared out by Ireland. Passes it out here. Oxlade-Chamberlain into the box. Oh, unlucky. Corner for England. James Ward-Prowse to deliver this one in. Whips it in, whips it high. Keane, oh, save from Randolph. Cleared off the line. Keane gets another crack at it. Comes back out. And it flips out the back here to Maguire. James Ward-Prowse does well. Here's Henderson. Finds the opening. Takes the strike. Oh, Randolph. Brilliant save. Here's Grealish. Uses his pace. Bursts his way forward. Grealish. Oh, it's a poor shot. Good save from Randolph. Another corner here for England. Wilshere to deliver. That one's a bit too close to Randolph. Falls out here for Grealish. And he takes a strike. And, well, that's gone out for another corner. Wilshere. Keane gets up. That's poor. And there's the whistle. So a 1-0 victory for England. We'll take the points and move on with our World Cup qualifications. Well, 17 shots, 10 on target. We just failed to beat Randolph on most of them. Man of the match goes to Sterling with an 8.5. Right, our next game here is against Northern Ireland, and it's a pretty much unchanged lineup for England. And, well, Ward-Prowse puts a goal in the 21st minute. We win 2-0, goals to Ward-Prowse and Ali. All right, it is the final report from Northern Ireland. 4 players will be getting signed in. Barry O'Byrne, 220 grand. Noel McNeil, 130 grand. Jerry Quinn, 400 grand. Could be a big star for the future for Northern Ireland. And Seamus Farrell, the goalkeeper, only 60 grand, but he looks like he has some potential. Right, final one from Poland. There's 4 players coming into our youth academy. Wozniak, 48 to 60, 73 to 91, 160 evaluation, and his brother Fabian has a 325,000 evaluation. Can't pronounce his name, but he's worth 275. And Grabalski, 71 to 94, only 110, but hopefully he grows for Poland. All right, we are in England. This is the final report. I've found 6 players I want to sign in. Hopefully we've got the room for them. Henry Mason, 73 to 91, 210 grand evaluation. Jonathan Phillips, 120 grand. Sam Collins looks insatiable, but only 70 grand evaluation, so a bit of work to do with Sam Collins. Sam Rose, 675,000 evaluation. Yes, please. Declan Wilson, 70 grand, but our youth squad is full. All right, let's see. What can we clear out here? Let's have a look. Is there Hugh Evans? Are you going to make the cut? That is the question. He is a winger. We've probably got some better talent coming through now, but we'll see what else is here. Wozniak, 91. All 94s. Okay, McNeil, you're gone. And, well. What else can we get rid of? That is the question. Poor Sam Collins, unlucky. Hugh Evans. No, sorry, I want 94s. Release. Was that enough? Did we only need 2? Yes, we did. All right, Declan Wilson, 70 grand, and Declan Mason, 160. All right, we've got most of the talent, you know, working for us now in most of the positions. We're still looking for a big striker here for England. I'm going to go one more here for physically strong and see if we can bring back some big man on campus. Now, the Russian scout, I want to help out Ireland. They look like they need a little bit more help, so 3 months. And I did see someone in the comments wanting us to go to the United States. So I think we went there early on in the career meet. We'll go back again. All right, let's take a look at the shortlist and see how some of these players have been getting along that we've let go. Alexander Rogerson is up to a 70. Not bad there for the United States. Axelson is also a 70. I think he was from Sweden. Diego Neves, 63. Stepanenko hasn't picked up a contract from Russia. Xavier, the Brazilian right back, 56. Abubakar, 55. Viti, 58. Rissanen, 58. Sesenyon, well, we've been keeping an eye on him, but I don't think we need him anymore, so I'm going to remove him from my shortlist. Vorbiov, okay, Kang Dong's up to a 60. Mikos, okay, Nasir Abassia, 69 CDM from Egypt. McDonald 53, 62. Paul Bartram is a 66. Now he's an English regen that didn't come through us, but I'm keeping an eye on him. Huber 72, centre midfielder for Austria. I believe he had the potential to be special. 98 ball control, nice. Navarrete didn't get picked up. The Chilean 72 overall. Bell 66, Griffith 66. George Davis is a 71 from Australia at Barnet. Palacio 66, Jack Reed. Bradley Kelly 69 from Australia. Okay, so the Aussies might start doing okay. Abbas 66, Dennis Gautier is a 70 for Canada. Thomas Brown, Lewis Cook, I'm still monitoring him. We probably don't need him, but keeping an eye on him. Morgan Wilson 66. Daniel de Graaf is a 70 for the Netherlands. Lundgren 69 for Sweden. Edwin de Haan 65. Chi is up to a 66. Rafferty, Pierre Bliska 69, another United States. So are they going to start, you know, performing in the future? What else have we got? Wilfred Traore for the Ivory Coast 69. Ruben Dominguez 72, right winger from Chile. Koulibaly is a 70 striker for the Ivory Coast. Joseph Baker is a 68. Now, this is an English lad I'm keeping an eye on as well. Calvin Lewin, 75. George Gautier, Schnauder. Okay, Victor Olsen, 72 from Denmark. Joseph Morgan, 79 left winger, clinical finisher for the United States. So they've definitely got some talent coming through, and we've just gone out there again. So USA A-OK could be a big team in a few seasons to come. All right, just bringing you up to date with how the qualifiers are going. England sits top of the table with 10 points. The next game we have coming up is against Romania. We're going to play that one. We've got a few Romanians on the Aston Villa squad at the moment, 6 or 7, you know, ranging from 55 to about 62. So I'm not sure if any of those will get picked, but yeah, you never know. Let's get into the Romanian game. Right, World Cup qualifiers. England at Wembley Stadium hosting Romania. And this is a big game for England because this can cement our spot here probably at the top of the table if we can dispatch Romania. And we have been scouting Romania, so there's some players on the Aston Villa lineup. Not sure they're probably of the level to be playing for the national side just yet, but you never know. England have been travelling well, yet to lose a game here in this group stage, or qualifiers group stage. Most of our players are back. Cox will start at right midfield. He is back from injury, so we'll give the young Englishman another chance to run out here. Hopefully he doesn't get injured in his first game back for England. But hopefully he can find Harry Kane in the box and get us some goals. Let's have a quick look. I'm going to skip through this one and have a look at the teams. So you can see there our lineup: Rashford back in at left-hand side, Ward-Prowse and Henderson in the midfield. Let's have a look at the Romanian side. I don't really know any of those names, so I don't think there's any of our players unless they're on the bench. All right, let's go. Early corner here for Romania. And they whip into the box, and here's the header, but it's over the top. Pushes through the midfield. Gets this one off. Harry Kane feeds it back forward for Cox to run onto. Slips it inside, Harry Kane, but Pantilimon makes a good save. And it will be a corner here for England. James Ward-Prowse to deliver. Oh, it's going to come back out. It's another corner here for England. James Ward-Prowse whips this one in. Rashford controls it, shoots. Oh, cleared off the line. That's it. It's a second crack at it. Dele Alli. Kane slips forward. He's got Cox. Oh, Pantilimon. James Ward-Prowse. Oh, unlucky. Oh, Rashford, good steal. Dele Alli. Off to Harry Kane. Brings it forward. Is Cox onside? Oh, is he onside? Oh, I think he's offside. It would have been his first goal for England, but he's called offside. Dele Alli. Henderson gets the run here. Here's Rashford. Oh, great save. Slips forward. Dele Alli. Oh, Pantilimon again. Went for the finesse shot. James Ward-Prowse down the line. Wants Harry Kane. Harry Kane does well. Cuts back. Shoots. Pantilimon with the save. He's been a big man between the sticks today. It's a corner here for England. 8 shots to 2. James Ward-Prowse. That one comes out here for holding. He trying to slip it forward, picked off. And it's Romania on the attack. Kane gets this one forward. Kane slips it off for Rashford, gets the run on. Henderson, back to Rashford. Oh, great defending. Romania are holding strong. Well, there is the whistle for half-time. A tough encounter here for England. We've had the shots, but Pantilimon has been a general between the sticks. It's 0-0. Takes his man on with his pace, and Rashford just works his way through the crowd. Does well here, Rashford. Slips it off. It's Cox! Oh, Pantilimon. There's Wilshere. Off to Sterling, who's just checked in. Uses his pace wisely. Out on the wing. Can he get the cross? Here it is into the box. Barkley gets up. And cleared away once again by Romania. Marcus Rashford with the cross. Oh, penalty called, or is it a free kick? Oh, look out. Oh dear, Harry Kane sent off. Harry Kane has been sent off. 2 yellow cards, 79th minute. England down to 10 men. Well, got muddled up in the box there. He was just lying down and the man fell over him. Alfie Cooper can't believe it. Oh, no one goes for it. Rashford tries to work his way through, but it's all Romania. Quickly played on here. Rashford down the line. Barkley getting into a space to cross. Here it comes into the box. Oh, no one there. No Harry Kane. Shaw. Sterling. Jack Wilshere pushes his way forward. Jack Wilshere works Pantilimon, but another good save from the keeper. He has been the star of the day. And it looks like we're going to play out a 0-0 draw here against Romania. Holding. Is this the last chance? Rashford flicks it off. Jack Wilshere works his way forward. Rashford! Oh, it's gone wide. There's the whistle. It's a 0-0 draw. Down to 10 men. And just could not make the most of our opportunities. We had a fucking shitload of them. 15 shots, 13 on target. And we couldn't find a goal today. Harry Kane sent off with a red card. James Ward-Prowse man of the match with a 7.9. Pickford only had to make the one save. Pantilimon, 14 saves. He kept Romania in the game. And we share the points. Alright, we've got Northern Ireland without Harry Kane. Solanke starts up front today. And it's a 2-0 victory. And Ali's got himself a red card. Oh dear. Alright, it is the 1st of January. Let's wrap this one up here before the transfer window opens, and then we get into some more World Cup qualifiers. But let's take a look around at the moment. Volland is leading the Golden Boot there with 10 goals for Arsenal. Rashford has 7 for Aston Villa. And Gray has 5. Assist-wise, Dele Alli there with 4 for Aston Villa. And Hughes has 3. Clean sheets. Pickford has 5. Courtois with 6. So, I don't think we're going to be top of the table. That is for sure. Well, we sit in second, 1 point behind Chelsea. So Aston Villa is still up and about. They're doing well with the team that we have put in there. Obviously, simulations, they do play a lot of the lower rated players. You're just giving them game time. Not sure why you wouldn't play your star team all the time. But, well, that's how the simulation works. So we sit in second, not a bad start there. West Brom, Southampton and QPR in the relegation zone. We're going to wrap this one up here. We'll be back with the next one and some more World Cup action coming for you with England. We'll see you then. I'm Spyro DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere and you have a good one.